Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this video we're talking about all things dissertation. So I'm going to be working on my dissertation, and I am calling this one Dissertation Diaries, and this is episode 1. But before I started working on my dissertation, I woke up and I started journaling. It's been working for me very well. I write all the things that I'm grateful for, the things that I'm working on, the things that I'm hoping for, and I was also doing my Bible reading. So I love reading the Bible first thing in the morning. I always get something new from each verse. You know, sometimes you read a verse that you already know. So I think it is very much important to pray, to have this revelation, to understand each verse in a different way. I don't know if that makes sense. To get something out of it, you might have read the verse maybe last year, or you had the verse in church and it was explained in a different way, and you attempt to read it on your own, and you can still get a different meaning. That's how God works. That's my belief. So I always get something each and every time I read the Bible. Yeah, so I was reading and journaling. Yeah, it's been really going well. Hi. After that, I went to the gym. I usually go to the gym at least 4 times a week, and it's been really working very well for me. I've been seeing the results, and the moment you start to see the results, you don't stop. So whenever you are working on something, if you're working on something right now and you're almost about to give up, please don't give up. The results are on the way, and the moment you see them, I tell you, it's going to give you more energy. So keep on going in whatever you are working on. And for me, the other thing is, this moment in time of my life, I just don't know a lot of things, and I don't know about the future. Sometimes there's a lot of pressure in terms of like schoolwork, and you're trying to balance planning your after master's life, if that makes sense. So sometimes I find myself so much pressured, and it's not mentally okay. So going to the gym helps me a lot, and I get that moment of just calming down, and things will be just like going so well, and you have that self-affirming moment, and it is working for me. So after the gym, I went back home and I got ready, and this is me walking to the faculty of education. So I always walk, I don't take the bus. Maybe I only take the bus when I'm not feeling well and when it's raining, but with all things normal, I walk to the faculty of education because for me it is refreshing. It is a game changer. I get to be immersed in the moment of gratitude, thinking of where I am coming from and where I am going, just to sing God's mercy and grace, and just believing that He who started this journey with me will complete it, as Philippians 1 verse 6 says, my favorite verse. So I just get that moment and I'll be listening to my favorite song. So for me, each and every season of my life, I have a quite number of songs that I will be playing in that season. So this season of my life, I am playing Espambanweni by Kelly Kumalo and Hlengiwe. If you understand Ndebele or Zulu, please listen to that song. I think it's a powerful song. And the other song that I'm listening to, actually a quite number of them, Maverick City, Elevation, Hope, Ship. So there's a song that says More Than Able, and there's a part that I love in that song that says I've got my confidence back. I wish I could sing that part. It just hits so different. Like when you are in God, there is a certain amount or a type of confidence that is instilled in you, and that's the confidence that I have in God. And it says, who am I to deny what the Lord can do? No one can deny. If you believe in God, you believe that He can actually do anything. So in this season of my life, I am listening to that song. There's another one that is called Mercy. Then there's a song by Amanda Blake that is called Hamba. This is the song of the moment, guys. So there's a part where she says Ivililia Jigeleza, and it doesn't have to be for the worse. So what that means is, you know how people say iviri, life anzi life iviri, anything can happen anytime. Impilo iviri, things will turn, tables will turn, and blah blah blah. And she says yes, tables can turn, but it doesn't have to be for the worse. So in your life you have to pray for the tables to turn for the better, for the positive. And I'm like, oh gosh, okay, enough of that. Finally, this is me walking into the Faculty of Education building. Yeah, it's so quiet. I think next week it will be different, but I love the quietness. And yeah, it feels like melody. Here you are. The world is your oyster. So yeah, I was heading to the library to work on my dissertation. Like I have said, looking forward to see the library ladies. So after settling down in the library, I started working on my to-do list. So the first thing that I did was to check my emails. Then I sent an email to the Minister of Education in Zimbabwe, Kwekwe district. Then I was also sending some emails to the school leaders and messages to them, the school leaders that I'll be interviewing for this dissertation. Yeah, so I was working on that. sending emails and reaching out to the Ministry of Education and some of the contacts of the school leaders. Now I move on to the next stage. So at this stage, I was working on the interview guideline that I'm going to use for the interviews. I feel like I need a guideline so that I don't get carried away. And I was also working on the questions that I'll be asking the school leaders. I don't know, I just felt like I need someone to guide me on coming up with the questions. So I am definitely going to send the questions to my supervisor, or have like a conversation with this other lady in the faculty who is always willing to help me when it comes to my dissertation, because I feel like I'm lost. Yeah, I feel like I'm lost. Like, are these the rightful questions? Am I being too much? It's just like, okay, lady, you need some assistance, and I'm going to seek for that. So yeah, I was working on that. So we are doing a toilet break. Guys, the way I'm drinking water these days, it's good and it's really working. But the fact that you have to visit the toilet frequently is just... But well, I'm doing a break. I'm done with the first and the second part of the dissertation diary number 1, and I'm going back to work on my literature review. I'm just going to add some spices and proofread, just a lot of editing. I feel like it doesn't end. You keep on thinking of other ideas, or as you read you get to see other points, something like that. So I'm going back, and yeah, we continue. So as I was working, then I had the announcement the library will be closing in 10 minutes. I was like, oh my goodness, how did I not notice that the time is up? So I started just packing everything and leaving, going home to get some rest. And this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, if you're new here, my name is Melody Moyo. I'm a student at the University of Cambridge, and I'm doing a master's in education leadership and improvement. Please join the family, hit that subscription button. See you in the next video.